Hello, welcome to The Update. I'm Emma Duxbury. There'll be some major changes to Australia's carbon credit scheme after a review found there's room for improvement in the program. There are calls for tighter restrictions on the kinds of projects that can be funded, along with simpler regulations. Climate Change and Energy Minister Chris Bowen says he will act on all recommendations.
Importantly, the panel recommends much greater transparency, public information, access to the information which underpins the methods which see carbon credits traded in our market.
The Prime Minister has announced emergency funding support for flood-affected communities in northern WA. The Kimberley region is experiencing record-breaking inundation, which has forced hundreds of residents from their homes. Anthony Albanese has toured the area and says it'll be a massive clean-up.
The bill will be substantial and my government is committed to providing whatever support that we can in partnership with the WA government, but also local government.
Police in Melbourne say they have CCTV footage of the man who stole a car with a sleeping 2-year-old inside. The little boy was found unharmed in a nearby street. The alleged thief went through a McDonald's drive-through a short time later using a wallet that had been left in the stolen vehicle. A 5-year-old boy has been struck in the head with an arrow while playing in the backyard of his home on the New South Wales mid-north coast. A 52-year-old man from a neighbouring house has been charged. And new data has revealed more women are being diagnosed with lung cancer in Australia, and many of them are non-smokers. In sport, Novak Djokovic has arrived in Melbourne ahead of his return to the Australian Open. The tennis star having the perfect warm-up with a win at the Adelaide International. Meantime, Tanasi Kokonakis and Alexei Poprin will go head-to-head tonight in an all-Aussie battle at the Adelaide International 2. Aussie bowler Mitch Starc is in doubt for the first test of the Indian Tour, which starts early next month. And Daniel Ricciardo has confessed he's glad he isn't racing Formula One this year, saying his heart just isn't in it. In entertainment news, Prince Harry says he's still a strong believer in the monarchy and would like to reconcile with his father and brother. In an exclusive chat with ITV's Tom Bradby, Harry says he is certainly open to the talk.
Going back to the initial proposal was we always wanted to continue to serve. We just didn't want to be based and living in the UK all the time. You know, if my father asks us for support across the Commonwealth, then that is certainly an open discussion.
Beyonce's daughter, Blue Ivy Carter, has celebrated her birthday with grandmother Tina Knowles posting a sweet tribute to the 11-year-old on Instagram. And Elon Musk has announced a major change to Twitter from next month. He'll allow users to tweet a whopping 4,000 characters, which is more than 14 times the current limit of 280. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcast News team, but we'll see you tomorrow for another episode of The Update.